Hi everybody, this is Aubrey Mavuli of Success is Do It Yourself. I'm the author of Success is Do It Yourself and Marketing Sense. It's good to be with you today. Today I want to talk to you about a few things that I think are critical for your success in 2021. The first thing that I want to talk about is that you must start now. Don't wait. Time is actually money. So if you have got an idea that's coming into your head, don't try to do it tomorrow. Don't try to do it next week. Don't try to do it next month. You can only try to do it now. There is value in trying to implement an idea while it's still hot or fresh in your mind. If you try to do it later, you might find that you have lost the zeal or the motivation to be able to pursue that particular goal that came into your mind earlier on. So there is no time to do things tomorrow. You must make a habit of doing things only today. Tomorrow is never guaranteed. Tomorrow is not given. The only time that you have is today. So why not maximize the time that you have got today? So time is really money. Time is valuable. So don't play with it. The second thing that I want to talk to you about is that you must have a positive attitude in 2020. There are a lot of things that you try and those things might not work out. Actually, Brian Tracy says that nothing works out for the first time. Nothing works out sometimes for the second time, third time or fourth time. But you must have persistence in you. You must have a positive attitude and say, okay, this has not worked out. I'm not happy with the results. But what can I do to make the results better for me? There is only one question that you need to ask when you are trying things and they are not working out. You need to ask yourself this question. Has anyone else somewhere else ever tried it and they've succeeded? If the answer is yes, then ask yourself, what did they do? What conditions did they have that caused their success? Implement the same conditions or do the same things that they did so that they got their own success. So number 2, I say you must have a positive attitude. Don't have a quitting attitude in 2021. If you've got a quitting attitude, you will lose on a lot of the things that you're going to try. And like I've told you, nothing works for the first time, nothing works for the second time or third time or fourth time. The only question you need to ask is, what can I do to make it work? If others are winning with the same things that I'm trying, how come I'm not winning? So that's the question that you need to ask. So have a positive attitude. Don't give up too easily and don't be easily offended. You know, some people, they give up on their dreams because when they try something, someone comes up and they offends them, and then they say, I quit on this dream because while I was trying to do this, someone spoke to me in a bad way, the way that I didn't appreciate. So don't quit on your dreams. Have a positive attitude and don't give up on your dreams. So number 3 is persistence. Obviously, you need to have persistence. If you don't have persistence, you'll never be able to achieve anything in your life. The most of the people that we know today that are successful is because they had a spirit of persistence. They never gave up on their dreams. They kept on asking the right questions to say, how can I make it work? How can I make it work? That's the only question that you need to be able to ask. Persist, and eventually, as you continue building yourself up, developing yourself, you'll be able to get the goals that you require. That's one thing that I want to say to you as well. Number 4, I want to say to you, keep looking until you find. There's actually a Bible verse that says, seek and you'll find. So I'm saying to you, you must keep on searching. Eventually you will be able to find. So when you search and you don't find, at least you know the place which you can't go back to anymore. If you had 10 places to search for something and there's one place but you don't know which place that thing that you were looking for was found in, if you search in the first one and you don't get it, you are not a failure. It means you now have 9 places to search and you now know which place not to search. So keep on searching until you find. That's number 4. Number 5, I want to say to you, whatever things you think you can be able to do, whatever energy you think you can be able to exert to be able to reach your goals, you know this, that you can always be able to do more. If you have got a goal, whether your goal is 10 or your goal is 20, know that you can be able to do 15, you can be able to do 25, you can be able to do 40. But for you to be able to do that, you need to exert exert 10 times effort, 20 times effort, 5 times effort, and you can always be able to do more. Don't settle for less. You must always aim for more. As you aim for more and you exert yourself 10 times more, 5 times more than the average person, you will be able to reach the goals that you require. Let's say you set for yourself a goal to reach 10, and you realize I can do more, so I can double, I can do 20. And then you put your effort and you put your strategy to be able to reach 20. And let's say you failed, but you failed after having progressed. You might fail at 12, which is 2 higher than your previous goal, which was 10. Or you might fail at 19, which is 9 higher than your previous goal, which was 10. So whatever you decide to do, know that you can always be able to do more. The other thing that I want to say to you, which is number 6, is you must walk away from the majority. You must walk away from the majority of ideas that people have. 97% of the people in the world have no written goals, and they follow the people, 3% of the world, which have got written goals. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to have goals that are written down, clearly written down. There is nothing that beats achievements more than a definite purpose, knowing exactly where you are going. Imagine if you were playing a game of football and you didn't have the goalposts, you didn't know exactly where you were going to score. There was no keeper, a clearly labeled keeper anyway. So you didn't know who your opponent was and where the goalpost was. Do you think you'll be able to succeed? You will not really be able to succeed because you don't know exactly where you're going. So you need to be able to have a clear goal, and you must walk away from the 97% of the people that do not have clear goals. Number 7, you need to have a habit of recharging your mind. There's a saying that you must work hard for you to be successful, which is very true. You must work hard, but you must work harder on your mind more than you work harder anywhere else. Why? Because if you work harder on your mind, if you work harder on your beliefs, quite often you discover that what sets you apart from your goal is the mindset that you have. If you don't have a correct mindset to be able to achieve higher goals, you will not be able to achieve the goals because your mindset is going to sabotage you, and yourself, you're going to sabotage yourself. So you need to be able to recharge your mind, make a habit of recharging your mind. Sometimes you need to be able to refresh your mind, but sometimes you need to be able to fill your mind with new ideas. And the only way you can get new ideas, if you search out for new ideas, you need to read books. What have people written about a topic that you're struggling with? You need to listen to webinars, to talks. You need to be able to get other people that have achieved what you're trying to achieve, to hear what they say. They might be able to give you a shorter way of getting to the same goal that you are struggling with for years. So you must make a habit of recharging your mind. Number 7. Number 8, you must work smarter, not always harder. You must work smarter, not always harder. Working smarter is being able to plan your goals, being able to plan your strategy, your process before you begin with it. This is critical because when you plan, you must plan on paper so that you can be able to critique your own plans and say, but this doesn't make sense, that this won't make sense, but if I do this, then this will set me back a few more steps. So you must plan, and you must plan on paper. That is working smarter, not just harder. It's a good thing to work hard, but if you're working harder and you don't have a plan or a process to be able to achieve what you're trying to achieve, you're just going to be wasting a lot of energy and not achieving what you require to achieve. And one other thing, which is number 8, you must be fascinated instead of being frustrated. A lot of people are frustrated by a lot of things that are not working out, but I want you to be fascinated by the things that you are finding out. As you are trying to get to your goals, you must be investigating, you must be fascinated and look for answers. You must be looking for new skills, you must be looking for new ideas, you must be looking for new things so that you can become a better person than you were before, so that you can reach your goals. One of the reasons why you don't reach your goals is because you remain the same person. But if you upgrade your mindset, if you upgrade yourself, you'll find that you'll be able to reach higher goals than the ones you have been reaching before. The number 9, you need to be able to do all you can. One of the reasons why people don't succeed is because they don't do all they can. They are trying very little and they are hoping for big results. It doesn't work like that. You must do all you can, do based on your capacity, based on the skills that you have. But even if you don't have the right skills, you must learn the right skills and do all you can. You must make a habit of finding out what you need to do and what you need to become in order to be able to reach your goals. Number 10, which is the last one, is that the last one, you must have a big why as to why you have to pursue certain goals. If you don't have a big why, you will find out that you quickly wane out, your motivation quickly wanes out, and you probably quit on your goals before the time. So get yourself a big why you are doing something. And if your why is big, you find that your reasons to hold on will also be big and you don't easily quit. So those are the 10 items that I had for you today that I think are critical for your success in 2020. I hope someone has benefited from these 10 items. My name is Aubrey Mavule of Success is Do It Yourself. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, you can subscribe, or you can share it with others so that they can also benefit. If you don't like the video, you must tell me why so that I can also improve. Thank you very much.